So this situation is when you're in 소개팅. 소개팅 is like 소개팅 could work as a really good like weapon in Korea. Like like okay, let's say like Juno has a lot of like friends, tend to be the girls, and Chad he's seeking for like friends for girls. Well, he doesn't have like many friends for girls, so Chad could ask Juno for 소개팅. So it's like some kind of like a meeting, not naturally, but you're kind of giving the opportunity to meet some a new friend. Right? It could develop to be like a girlfriend boyfriend thing, or it could be just like a stuck in the friend zone. So there are two people in this script. One person's name is 채웅, 이채웅, and the other person's name is 조문. Okay, and last name is Lee. And they just met. So I'll be A, and Juno will be B, right? Okay. B's supposed to be girl, so try to kind of like filter his voice as like a female voice. 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 이채용입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 이종은입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다.
저도 만나서 반갑습니다. 날씨가 많이 춥죠?
네, 봄이 왔으면 좋겠어요.
성민이한테는 말씀 많이 들었어요. 초등학교 동창이라고 이야기 들었어요.
네, 초등학교 때부터 단짝이었어요. 성민이는 어떻게 아세요?
같은 대학교 다니고 있어요.
아, 어떤 전공 하고 계세요?
경영학 하고 있어요.
저도 경영학 하고 있는데.
아, 그러세요? 저희 통하는데요?
아하, 그러게요.
실례가 되지 않는다면 몇 살인지 물어봐도 될까요?
그럼요, 저는 20살이에요.
저는 23살이에요. 그럼 제가 오빠네요? 말 편하게 해도 될까요?
그럼요, 오빠.
종훈이는 뭐 좋아해? 아메리카노, 라떼, 주스?
저는 주스 마실게요.
저기요, 저희 주문할게요. 아메리카노 한 잔하고 주스 한 잔 주시겠어요? Okay, so like situations like this. So they just met and saying hi and introducing like each person's name and just greetings going on and a little bit of kind of like an icebreaker right there and like so there's like another person whose name is Sungmin and this person is actually hooking us up, right? And they're asking that like how do you know this guy? How do you know Sungmin? And I'm saying that we actually went to the same elementary school back in time, right? And what about this girl? She actually went to same. She's actually going to the same college with this Sungmin guy, right? And asking about like a major, and I'm doing major in business, and she's actually doing the like same major as me. And I'm just having a little kind of like a joke. Oh, we got some kind of connection going on. And he's saying like, yeah, sure. And asking about the age, obviously, in terms of Saudi, the age is very important. And she's 20 years old, I'm 23 years old, and I'm saying that I'm older than you, so I'm gonna like talk more, casually to you from now on. And I'm asking her that like, what kind of drink do you want to drink? And she says she's gonna want to drink. She wants to drink like juice. So I'm ordering like one Americano and juice. Okay. So obviously, 안녕하세요. We all know this, right? 안녕하세요. Okay. But this is like, how do you do? But we don't really, say how do you do. It's like hello, but it's like more polite version, right? Then how do you say like casual version of 안녕하세요? It's very easy, right? Just drop the 하세요 right there, right? It's 안녕, right? And saying, try to like tell my name to this girl. So 제 이름은 something입니다. Okay? So 제 is like possessive, right? It's my, right? And what about, this is like polite version though. How do you say like casual version?
네.
Very good. 네. Or 나의, right? Right? How do you say my cell phone like in casual sentence? Very good. Yeah. It will be 내 핸드폰. Right? The letter is like hand phone, right? Because fit in your phone, right? Fit in your palm, right? All right. What about my bag? Very good. 내 가방. So for the quiz, I'm just gonna go through like this kind of like a word, okay? Like write down like cell phone in Korean and write down like bag in Korean. And the answers will be as the following: 핸드폰 and 가방. And also you could use this 나의 expression as well. It would be like exactly the same way to express my stuff. So 나의 핸드폰, 나의 가방. Okay. And but 나의 will be like more literature point of view, and 내 will be like more the communication or conversation kind of point of view. But in order to use this kind of possessive terminology in the polite version, it will be 제, right? 제, 어이 제. Okay. So 제 이름 will be my name, right? My name. Okay. And 은 is particle. You could put your name in this blank, and 입니다 is a beaver, right? 네, it's 어이, right? And this is 너의, right? But in polite version, you could say 뭐야? 뭐야? You say like 당신의, 당신의. But this is like more literature kind of like a point of view actually. So when you're like talking to someone and you try to say it's yours, it will be it will be like me is like a casual. It will be like 그쪽. Okay, 그쪽 is like more right. So 그쪽 will be like 그 is like that, right? And 쪽 is side. So that side. What's your name? But you could just point this particular person, your opponent person, and 그쪽 and 이름은. If you ask this sentence, then it will be like asking that person's name. But you don't really say. How do I put it this way?
Yeah, because if you're just meeting someone and you're asking them their name, like, what's your name?
You don't put your. Just say like 이름이 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? So I guess you omit it. You don't actually like put it into that sentence. Yeah. But if you like particularly like point it, then you can just say 그쪽. 그쪽 이름 뭐예요? 그쪽 이름 뭐예요? Yeah. Yeah. Something that you don't really use actually. Yeah. But when you're reading a book, you could actually see this. 당신의 이름은 뭐예요? But you don't really use it. 당신 is kind of like a little cheesy.
Yeah.
Because you could actually use this, but you don't want to put yourself as being like a cheesy person, right? Yeah.
Is it formal?
This is very formal, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So when somebody asks you your name, then you could say like 제 이름은 something입니다, right? And usually, like Korean people, when I tell my name to people, and they automatically actually respond. Hi, my name is Chris, and they'll be like, oh, nice meeting you. My name is what? Yeah. So you don't really. I think that's why you don't really use this kind of expression. Like, I'm kind of implicitly kind of delivering the message that I just exposed my name to you, so you should expose it too. Yeah. Okay. And B, this person is saying also 안녕하세요 because I said hi, and this person is also saying hello. And my name is 저는, and this time like they don't really use my name, right? They use 저 is me, right? I in a formal way, and 는 is particle, and 이종은입니다. So it's literally I am 이종은. And 만나서 반갑습니다. So 만나 is like what? Meeting, right? Meeting, okay, meeting. And 반갑습니다 is I'm getting pleasure. 반갑습니다 is like meeting. So it's nice. So I'm nice. Okay. 만나서. So because of our meeting, I'm happy. Okay. So this has the cause, and this is effect right there. But we don't really have like I part here, but we could actually use it without I, because I'm just pretty much kind of like explaining my status right here. Okay. So we could actually use this kind of sentence to make a different kind of format, a different kind of like situation. It will be 공부해서 피곤해요. Okay, so we have this is A, this is B. Okay, so we have A situation right here and B situation right here. So A will be 공부해서 will be studying, right? 공부 is studying, right? 공부해서, because of the studying, 피곤해요 will be tired. I'm tired. Okay, so you see what's going on here, right? So we have like cause and effect, right? Or this. 시험 이어서 짜증나요. 시험 is test, exam, right? 짜증 is irritated or annoyed. Okay? Because of the exam, I'm annoyed. Okay?
Isn't there one that's like 힘들어?
Okay, but why? Why you're 힘들어?
그냥
그냥 힘들어? No, we gotta have some kind of reason though.
몰라요.
Or we can actually literally put like 남자 친구 때문에 힘들어요. So, because of boyfriend, I'm tired. Okay? Or struggling. Okay?
What is the difference of when you use like 서 and 때문에?
때문에 this actually contains literally the meaning of the because. Okay? But 시험이어서, you can, if you want to change this format, you could just put like 시험 때문에 짜증나요. But 남자친구여서, you'd be kind of like a different. So 때문에 you could work with like every kind of sentences right there.
And 공부 is 공부해서 because 공부다 is a verb.
Yeah, sure. 공부해 will be like a verb. Right. So in verb, you have to put like 서 every time. But for the noun, you can not only use 서.
You have to put the 이어서.
남자친구이어서? 남자친구이어서. That's like saying that you're like boyfriend. That makes you hard. That makes you tired. So I think this 때문에 will be like a make the life easier. If you put 때문에, it makes all sentence like a sounds right. But 여서 서 is kind of a little limited because this has to be something that comes after verb. Okay. So 때문에, I think 때문에 will be like a more general form you guys could use.
How do you differentiate once you use like he and like the oi? Do you know what I mean? Like this one and this one.
Right, right.
My favorite topic.
Right.
Every time we get on this, I'm never satisfied.
Okay. It's a very good question, right? It's a very good question, but it just came in my head. This is talking about, this is like pretty much literally like a meaning of do.
Okay.
Okay? So this is like a literally spelling wise. Alright? And 때문에, this is also spelling. Okay? But I'm sure there's some kind of like a situation that, you know, you have to differentiate like IE and OE. But when we like meet that kind of situation, I try to explain to you guys. But in this situation, this is just spelling. Yeah. 공부해. You could just put like any noun here.
Yeah, thanks.
Right, and this is just literally having the meaning of do, right? Such as like 수영. 수영 is swimming, right? 수영해. Right? You'd be like this, go jump in the pool and swim, right? Yeah. And the next one, if you put 저도, 도 is like me too, right? So like 저도 만나서 반갑습니다. This is literally like, you know, likewise, right? So nice meeting you too. And next one, 날씨 많이 춥죠. So 날씨 is weather, and ka is a particle, right? And what is 많이?
Very.
많이 is like very, a lot, many, much. How do you say little?
조금.
조금, very good. 조금.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So, I don't get the determination,
Determination of what?
like or like why, you know, the typical is like the hail, stuff like that. but
So
why is it
춥죠, right? 춥죠 could be like changed to like a various kind of form. Like 추워요. Right? 춥습니다. And 춥네요. And 춥지요. This is all different form, but I think 추워요 will be like kind of easier to, you know, process. Because 추워, if you drop the yo part, this becomes 추워, right? It's kind of casual way to kind of say the like the status, the weather, right? So I think I should be kind of sticking with this form for all the script. I think it'll be kind of easier to make you guys process it. But this is just kind of like a different expression to use. I'm being cold. Okay.
Yeah, but
So those are all the same.
This is all the same. It's all the just using the 승리다 together and 내요 together, and this also you can drop the yo right there. You'll be like 춥네, right? So I think the expression which ends with yo will be kind of easier to tell you guys because you know you guys could just drop the yo to make those expression to casual way.
yes, but
Mhm.
it's written like that because in this situation, like, it fits better. So I guess my question would be, like, under what situation does it
Sure.
show
That's
fit better?
exactly right. That's exactly right. 춥죠. 춥습니다. Okay, so 날씨가 많이 춥습니다. For instance, right? Let's say I just put the 날씨가 많이 춥습니다, right? Then it will be kind of little like a robotic sentence right there. It will be like, you know, like there's little kind of like a tones going on when you're like saying like some languages, right? But it will be like the weather is pretty cold, you know, that kind of sentence, right? So if you use 춥습니다, it's not really natural. So if you want to be like natural and smooth, I think this will be better actually. 춥습니다, this sort of like expression will be like more, you could just find it like a book when you read a book. Okay, so whatever sentence which ends with like yo, jo, that part will be like more smooth and it'll be like more comfortable, like a conversation wise. Yeah. So I think this will be kind of like open the conversation more naturally to like strangers, I think.
Would you say it's used mostly with adjectives?
Yeah, sure.
Like,
yeah.
would you use
Mhm.
cho with like an accent? I mean, with like an action?
Mm,
Like, if you're saying like I'm studying, like 공부,
공부해요. 공부해요, right?
right? But would you say 공부죠
Um,
or no?
Yeah, that's right. Because you have to, this sort of like a 축조, this sort of expression you can only use with adjective.
Okay.
Yeah. You cannot really use it with verb. Yeah. But this form, like 추워요, 공부해요, you can use any sort of like a adjective or like verb. So I think this will be kind of easier to kind of unify. Okay. But 축조, that you point out the excellent point, you can only use with adjective. Okay. 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 What about how do you say like the weather is pretty hot?
날씨가 많이 춥죠.
많이 더워요. 더워요. Okay. Will be the opposite will be 더워, or the polite version would be 더워요. Okay.
I have another question.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So, in the warrior formation, like, is the top team always drawn?
So 더워요, when you use 더워요, as you just like mentioned, like you just dropped like 같이, right? Because I think you're
What?
thinking about 덥다, right?
Oh,
No, 그렇지. So in here you have to use like
덥네.
덥네. 덥네. I don't think there's like a formula for this. I think it's like situational. Yeah. But I don't want you guys to be confused with that. So I think just remembering this will be just good enough for now. Yeah. Because, for instance, right, in English, like there's a lot of kind of like other expression using like much, right? It'll be like a lot or a buttload or there are a lot, right? Right. But I think just sticking with that one expression would be fine. Okay. And like once you're like more comfortable with it and you got pretty confident with it, you could actually process like additional expression of it. So I think just sticking with this one single expression would be good enough for now. Okay. And 네. 네 is yes because this 이채용 person just asked 종은 that 날씨가 많이 춥죠, which is like the weather is pretty cold, right? So 네 is yes.
Spring?
Yeah, that's very good. Very good. So 봄이 왔으면 좋겠어요. 봄, what is 봄? It's spring, right? 봄이 왔으면 좋겠어요.
If spring would arrive, I would like it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, excellent. Yep. So 네, yes. 봄 is spring, right? Is particle, right? Is particle. 왔으면. This is like a cause and effect again, right? 왔으면 좋겠어요. 왔으면, if arrived, 좋겠어요. Good. Very good, right? Okay, let's talk about the four seasons. So in Korea we have four seasons, right? I mean now it's becoming like just summer and winter instead of having like spring and fall because of global warming. So let's just pretend we have like significant four seasons in Korea. Okay, so there is 봄 is spring, and what is summer? 여름. Fall is 가을.
Kill.
겨울, 그렇지. And fourth season is 사계절. 봄, spring. 여름, summer. 가을, fall. 겨울, winter. So Maya, How do you say, yeah, I want summer to be arrived soon. How do you say that?
네. 여름. 여름이 왔어요. 좋겠어요.
Very good. So 네, 여름이 왔으면 좋겠어요, right? I kind of like translate it in like literally like just if you just translate like more naturally, it would be I want the spring so bad, right? Right? Because the weather is too cold right now. Okay, so I guess they're talking well now, and they're breaking the ice, right? And they're asking that how they know Seungmin, this person who actually made this kind of meeting thing, each other. So 성민 이한테는
That's a lot.
성민 is a person thing, right? And is particle, right? 한테는 is the simple, is from. I think this is from person. It's not from the. It's not a time phrase. This is from the person. But it cannot really be from the place. Yeah, it's only from the person. So like I heard that the class will be canceled next week. I heard this from this particular person. Then I have to use this 한테는. 성민이한테는 and 말씀. This is kind of a little funny expression. I'm just gonna get back to it. 말씀 많이 들었어요. So 말 is a talk, right? But there is like an expression to make that 말 to be like more formalized. Okay, it's 말씀. Okay, obviously.
Like conversation?
So I heard a lot about you. Right? It's obviously that you're hearing a lot of like words about you from this person, right? This will be like a words. Okay? Because if we talk about this person and
There's a lot of talk about you.
yeah, even talk. Yeah, sure, talk. Yeah. So I heard about you. But I heard something like those words, like talking about this particular person, will be kind of talk or words. Okay? But this is 말. But the reason why they're using 말씀 because they just met, right? They don't really know each other, right? They have to use like the polite version of conversation. That's why they use 말씀. Okay? So for instance, when I talk to Juno, and we know each other for a long time, right? So we don't really use 말씀 here. I'll be like, 성민이한테는 말 많이 들었어요. Okay. The reason why I'm using 말씀 because they just met. They're actually keeping the manner. Okay? Alright?
Question. So the title is 처음 만났을 때. So 처음 is first.
Yeah, I should explain to you too. Yeah, 처음 is first.
What's the difference between 처음 and 첫?
처음 and 첫 difference, it will be 첫 you use like a very front of the noun. But 처음 you use in like every situation except every situation including noun as well. Okay? So 처음 만났을 때, right? So what's the form of this noun version? It would be 만남, right? 만남, right? This is meeting. Okay? So you can use 처음 만남 too. But if you want to use 첫 만남. Okay? But if you use 첫 만났을 때, that'd be wrong. 첫 you can only use right in front of the noun. Okay? So it could be like 처음 소개팅, or it could be like 첫 소개팅. Doesn't really matter. 첫, it has to be like in front of the noun. this is literally like I heard a lot about you from Seongmin. Okay. And I think, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, what is the last one, please?
Oh, 들었어요 is heard. Yeah. And let me point this out though, like Korean doesn't really have like distinctive the past structure. Yeah, this is actually past sentence. This is like a present sentence, but you could actually analyze it as the past sentence. If you want to be like a more precise, it will be 들었어요. Okay. You go either this one or that one, but you translate in the same way anyway. Because this Hongmin is not in front of you right now. So you'll think that, you'll process it as like, oh, this is a past sentence.
Wait, but what's the difference between
들었어요 is,
and like the heyo form? Like also, you get what I'm saying?
yeah. 들었어, so in this situation, you're not going to be able to use heyo sentence. Because heyo is like a, heyo is like you're using with like adjective and so you're making the adjective, you use heyo in situation that you want to change the adjective form to verb form. Okay? Or like noun form to verb form. So for instance, like 공부 is noun, right? Study, right? So if you want to change like verb form, just literally just put heyo, right? But this is already verb, so you don't use heyo structure. You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
Okay. Good. 좋아? 알았어. Okay. So that's why. But when you try to like change the other structure, such as adjective or a noun form, and you have to change those forms into verb form, then you have to use heyo. And there could be the like alternative way to change those forms into the verb form. Okay. And I know this could be very kind of confused to you guys. I have a lot of Korean American friends, and they don't really know how to use this kind of particle. So they think this is like one word, but not really. This is the one word, and this is a particle. But this is situationally. So for instance, if you want to use like a name, Ellie 이한테, Ellie한테. So you just drop this particle. Why? I don't know. You just like sounds better actually.
Kevi?
Oh, 케비한테. 케비이한테? 케비한테. Okay? Yeah.
Can we have a lesson where we go over like the meanings of other particles? Because I have no idea when to
Oh,
use
that's
any of
true.
them.
There's particles
It's my
meaning.
favorite part. Please.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
I've been asking this.
Okay,
for
okay,
the
okay.
semester.
Okay, so let's just stop here. 성민이한테 말씀 많이 들었어요. I'm just gonna stop here. We're gonna continue next class, but let's just like talk about the particle really quick then, okay? All right, particles. So we have 가, 이, 는, 은, 을, 그렇지, 를, and that's it, right?
에게.
Oh, 애게 is yeah, sure, 애게. or 깨.
에서.
에서, 그렇지. 에서.
So.
Oh, they have the ones that are like and.
과.
Wow.
그렇지. 와, 그렇지. But these are easy, I think. I think these are easy. Because it has literally like meaning of it. So once you like translate the sentence, you could actually know that this is to, right? It's to, right? And this to, but this is like a more like polite version, right? And this is 에서 is from, right? Or 한테, you just learned it, right? And 과 is like a between or and classes get again.
So you can't say eso of a person.
에서, no, this is 에서 is pretty much like from the place actually.
Okay. Yeah, but you can't say it from a person. Then it has to be in context strictly for people, and then eso strictly.
It has to be from place.
Okay.
It can't be the like a person. Yeah. Okay, let's see. 가.
Funny.
So 준호가 준호가 밥을 먹어요. Okay, this is good. Okay. 준호 가.
Like, couldn't it also do like Junho는 or no?
준호는 밥을 먹어요.
There's a difference between the topic and the subject markers. I don't know which one when you use. I don't know. I can use them like different.
Okay, all right. So let me just distinguish like 가는 first. Okay. Okay. So these are all right. All right. 준호가 밥을 먹어요. 준호는 밥을 먹어요. Okay, sure. It's not grammatically wrong, but I think it's like a more situationally. Let me explain to you. 준호가 밥을 먹어요 is starting sentence. Okay? You're just saying that, oh, Juno is having a meal. Okay? But 준호는 밥을 먹어요. This will be like not this can't be like a starting sentence. It has to be like this.
Is that more like if someone asks like, is everyone eating, and they're saying like Juno in specific is the one eating?
Close. 크리스는 버거를. Okay. So I'm saying that Juno is having a rice, like specifically, right? Having like bowl of rice, right? But they're saying that 크리스는 버거를 먹어요. Chris is having like a burger. So when you saying that this person is not having the exactly same menu as Juno, you have to use 는. Okay? Okay? You look confused, hurry up.
A little bit.
So and is to like make a distinction
Yeah.
between like someone from a different
Yes.
group.
Yes. But 을 is a strictly to grammar point of view. So 밥을. So when you have like 받침, you have to go with 을. But when you don't have 받침, you have to go with 를. Okay? It's like pronunciation, and this sounds like better to hear actually. Okay?
But do you put that one on the end of objects? Like, it can't be after a person?
We could. Yeah, but not in this situation though. 준호를 no.
Like he hit her.
Yeah, very good. 개비가 채용이를 때려요. So he's saying that this is a subject right there, right? And she's hitting something. But what is something? Something is 채용이를. So this is specifically telling you what Gaby's hitting.
So you have to add the E.
채용, yeah, you have to add it because it has 받침.
You kind of say like.
근데 왜 채용을
채용을 때려요? It sounds right, but that works. But this sounds better actually. Okay. And what about right here? But let's say I'm not okay. Gabby's hitting 채용 right now, but I'm not hitting 채용. In this situation, I have to go with 크리스는 준호를 때려요. Okay. But what about I'm also hitting Chad? I'll say 크리스도 채용이를 때려요. Do you see like what's going on with it? Okay. I think we should have like a more time to explain about these particles, but let's just stop here and let me explain to you like the particle, like distinguishing more specifically.